I'm Selena Tan and I'm the director.
I'm Sebastian Tan and I'm Broadway Beng.
This particular show is simple. We discussed it, Seb and I, and we wanted it to go back to basic, as the show's title suggests, bringing you back to basics. We wanted to just go back and explore his cultural identity, or his identity, the Broadway Beng's identity, part Hokkien, part sort of Ang Mo, Western musical theatre lover, and the sort of tension that holds, and at the same time the sort of joy that brings when it comes together in synergy. I think so. That's basically what we aim for.
This time round, I don't know whether it's because I've grown older and wiser. I've grown now. I've matured as a person, as an artist, and as a performer, and I really enjoyed it, and I actually told Selena, I said, I will only do it if you are directing. I won't do it, if it's anybody else, because we started from there, and there is this thing going on, this collaboration that can only be between her and me, that will then, and that's how it can be Broadway Beng.
I stage something or decide to stage something, I do it with the audience in mind. Obviously, otherwise I'll be playing to an empty auditorium and nobody will be receiving or giving back anything. So that would be completely pointless. A lot of it is, the best thing wins. The best idea, the best joke, or the best whatever wins. But at the end of the day, because I guess I am the director, and you need somebody to finally say yes and no. That's the way it works, and then it makes it easy because there is a pattern to follow, a system. In this particular show, Broadway Beng, it took, even though it's like one person with 4 chobus on stage, it still takes about 40-50 people to put it together, and that's not counting your people who are working at the drama center already. So in a way, if you consider that a collaboration, to me that's like par for the course. It's what we do all the time. It's not as if there was like a major musical theatre or scene or something that I had to conform with or not conform with. It really felt in the 80s that everybody was kind of finding their own way, finding their own feet. There were different companies that were popping up, and they were exciting times. I was very young then, and then things sort of developed, and now we've sort of found ourselves in this particular place, somehow by sheer perseverance. I think it kind of happened. I think comedy comes from the fact that there is some form that people feel that there is some form of repression, or there is some form of something that is like maybe you're not supposed to do things, ideas or things that you're not supposed to touch upon, and therefore comedy sprung out of that, because it feels like people need the element of laughter and humor in order for us to start to make comments about the way we live or the environment we live in, and things like that, or sometimes just to release some steam, and I think that's why maybe comedy is more in use these days.